Ladies and gentlemen, we back. Welcome back to the My 20 podcast. We back. How's everybody weekend been? Or week been?
Good so far.
Yeah, it's alright. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Here we are, another day. Happy to be with y'all. Grab my gears, I guess. Actually, I got an icebreaker for you.
Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on, buddy. Hold on. So,
you forgot your mental health check?
Okay.
How's everybody's mental health?
Thank you.
That's how we do this, bro. Come on,
so why y'all not taking over?
I just did.
Okay, you should already know that's the way
want me
we
to do it
it.
again. So, how's everybody's mental
I'm
health?
gonna fold your legs while saying that too.
That's how we do.
Come on, man.
You mocking me or
That
some
was
shit?
toxic.
No. No, I was just trying to be like one person. You know what I'm saying?
I'm good.
I can't. Oh, hey, I could do that.
Hey. Easy play. Easy.
I'm good.
I want to do it now.
Go ahead.
No.
Go ahead for content.
No.
That's how you feel. Go ahead.
It's fine.
Go ahead.
No, it's
All
okay.
right.
Let's go.
All right.
God,
So where you
I'm
at? Since you so in the trade
I'm in a
mood.
good mood. I'm at like a 7.5, 8. Told my supervisor, yo, your days are done. Count your days.
Yes, sir.
Count your days, brother.
So, going into that, I'm also like a 7.5, 8. I also talked to my supervisor.
My niggas is leaving me out here, fam.
He's doing the same.
He's doing the same. Don't let him.
Not so soon. Not as quick as
It don't
y'all.
matter. You out.
Well, mine's is probably the quickest out of the two.
Yeah,
you
Like,
definitely
I'm
the
literally
quickest.
like
This man said,
next
see
week.
ya.
Yeah. He actually took it well. I was surprised.
No, you didn't tell him. Really?
I did tell him.
You told him today?
I told him today.
I told him to tell him today because I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah, you just
He's
waiting.
Like, nah, I'm gonna come tomorrow. I'm like, bro, you doing mad shit. Like,
Yeah.
just get
But-
over with, man. Cut the net.
Cut the
man.
cord.
Yeah, just.
Nah, but you know what? Nah, he actually was really like, that's a good move. You're young. You go make your money. I was like,
he don't want you to be looking old and stressed like him.
Honestly, because like he was actually years ago. I tried to get out, but like the security is just too good and all this other stuff.
That was his main thing today because he said the same thing. He was like, yo, it's stable.
Yeah, that's
like,
all right. It's stable.
Yeah, of course. So.
That's the only reason why I'm in it for, man. Stable.
What about you? What's your?
Just for y'all haven't known, they're leaving the post office for better jobs at some point. My man is leaving by the end of this week. He won't be there next week.
Nah, he left today.
Yeah.
Oh, you officially? Homie officially left.
Not today.
Homie officially left today.
Today.
It's going down today. Travis, whenever he decides to leave, he'll be leaving soon enough.
Yeah,
he'll be right behind him, and hopefully I will be leaving before next fall or some shit.
Oh, you're looking at the next firefighter
That's
right here,
summertime,
bro.
They said the test is at the end of July.
Yeah.
But I don't know how quickly
summertime.
the process is afterwards.
You're looking at the new firefighter right here, my man. You about to save some
Save
lives,
Save
man.
them old ladies,
I
baby.
just don't save them hoes, man.
And the cats.
Don't save them.
What the fuck?
Save lives. Don't save them hoes. That's terrible. That's terrible.
This
hoes?
is not.
Everybody gets saved.
Nah,
Everybody
I
gets
had a
saved.
funny question, but I was
good.
gonna say if hose is burning, you're not gonna save them.
It's all jokes. All jokes.
Damn,
All
bro.
jokes.
We here at the My 20
If they
podcast.
burning, you're not gonna save them.
All jokes.
We at the My 20 love.
I have no
hoes.
choice. It's my job.
We love hoes.
I get
We
paid to work 3
Nah,
days.
We appreciate hoes. You know.
We appreciate hoes.
Yeah, man. I appreciate some good hoes. We don't save them, but we appreciate them.
Why? You just say you don't save them.
This is going.
No, I said you don't save them, but we appreciate them.
It depends on at what stage you get them, but we can move forward.
Okay. So
Yeah, we can go.
let's go. So my mental health
Are
is.
you a molder? Was it mid-process?
Damn.
Has it already?
Can we move on?
Yeah, like
Is this-
how deep are you trying to get to this?
I was just a little fake commentary in the background.
Got you. So I'm basically at an 8 right now.
That's good. Yo.
The week's been good. Planning the summer out. Cinco de Mayo next weekend and shit. So
I didn't even think about that.
you didn't think about it.
Oh yeah, that's Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah. So
Well,
Yeah, it was
You
cool
heard
that
the
we
man.
get to shout out to all the Mexican homies. 'Cause,
the poppies.
Yeah, we get to celebrate y'all
Mamacitas.
independence.
Is that what it's about? I thought it was Day of the Dead or something.
No, that's completely different. That's Cinco de Mayo.
Hey man.
Nah, I believe
No, it's Mexican
Mexico's
independence. It's Mexicans
independence
succeeding from the British. Don't quote me on
One of them
Whoa, I'll get my facts straight
colonizers.
too. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, we've been getting real fit out here in these streets.
Hey,
This is a fact.
summer's around the corner.
Train over here has been busting irons
That's
right.
a fact.
every
Man, even
Wednesday.
work out.
If y'all willing to join us, good luck.
It's not like that.
Not good luck.
Listen,
It's not like that, but it's like that for me. My cardio is trash, so I
but it's
gotta.
getting, but see, it's getting better. It's getting better.
I hope so.
What
I
time?
can't tell.
What time, brother?
Nah, it has. Trust me, he was a lot worse at first. Like, his man was sitting down every other session. Now he's getting through it. Like
That's
yesterday,
true.
y'all both did great. Like more than great.
Well, we appreciate you for doing what you're doing for us.
I
Even
appreciate
though
y'all for the
in the
opportunity.
beginning it was for our leisure, I do appreciate you for pushing me through this because I know this is not preparing me for the test, but it's definitely preparing me for the academy. Because the academy is going to be even worse. So
Yeah.
gotta get ready
I
for
mean,
that.
at least you'll be in somewhat close to condition.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
I got like an icebreaker question for y'all.
Okay.
Alright, so would you rather?
Shoot.
Alright, boom.
Oh, by the way,
Uh-oh.
if y'all haven't finished,
We did a tournament of March Madness. You can check it wherever you want. It is timeless.
it's timeless.
It is timeless.
It's
we talked
time.
about shows from 30 years ago.
Yeah,
Come
you're
on.
right.
So
It's
bad
timeless.
right now.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
Jerry Springer. You
Oh
know,
yeah, that's what I'm gonna
yes,
say. R.I.P. Jerry Springer.
Yeah, but check
Definitely
that out
unmentionable.
whenever y'all feel the need to get around to it. You know, pause it, go back to it, whatever the hell you need to do.
It's funny. Had a good time.
Definitely.
March Madness style. You know, some of your favorite shows is on the list. Check it out. See which one won.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely check it out for sure. You'll be alright.
God damn.
But on any other note, I did have what's been grinding. I guess I'll go last just because mine's.
Oh, okay.
They'll just work into it. So
All right. So what's been grinding my gears? This is a personal thing. So, my bitch ass school called me for like a tuition. Like I guess like they said I'm late on my balance for my tuition. I'm like poppycock. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Right,
like,
right.
God, yeah, I'm not late on my tuition. So then they send me the bill. You know how much money I owe them?
what? 40?
Nah, it gotta be a couple $100. Couple $100.
Couple hundred?
$40?
$11.98.
No way.
I literally called. No
No
lie
way.
today. No lie today. I called him back. The dude answered the phone. I said verbatim, "Y'all blowing up my phone for 11 bitch ass dollars? Are you serious?" On the phone to the guy. He's like, "I'm sorry." I was like, "What? How much do I owe you?" Well, who is this? I was like, "This is Eric, motherfucker. You just called me."
I don't think he did the motherfucking part.
Not. Yeah.
I was tight because I'm like, you're about
for-
to
yeah,
you're about to
$11,
hit my
that's
you're talking about now my credit's gonna get infected and I'm on my account is in delinquency because I owe 11 bitch ass. Fuck. All right. You know what? I'll give you $11. I'm gonna give you something extra too, motherfucker. Like that got me like.
He said, "I see you outside."
On site.
$11?
For
$11.
$11.
That's crazy.
That's annoying.
Yeah.
Blocked.
These debtors, no matter it's your tuition, your bills, your whatever y'all going through, they trying to squeeze whatever you have in your pocket.
Yeah, that's true.
You feel me?
That's
It
business.
it's business, but at the same time, motherfucker, we gotta live. Like you don't.
Speaking of niggas trying to squeeze the life out of you,
What you got, bro?
my grind, my gears.
Oh
is-
yeah.
So, America raised the fucking retirement age to 67, which means
What was it before?
65.
Okay.
They only raised it because the current life expectancy is 78.5.
So let's
Which
do the
means-
math.
79. I don't know however you want
You
to.
said 78.5, motherfucker.
79.
Not you, I know, but
No,
that's
I
what
know,
the
that's
actual
just the-
fucking thing.
I think it's just the average.
Now let me put this in perspective.
I guess in your mid 78s,
Yeah,
going into
something like that.
something like that.
Bro, you technically, if you retire at 76, you are expected to
live
enjoy
life for another
12
2
years of your life, potentially. More than likely 11. You're really getting 11 years of your life to enjoy.
You mean 69? If you retire at 69, you said 76.
You said 78.
Yeah, so 78.
You said 78.
Oh, wait, when
67 plus.
No. Just now you said,
one.
just now you said if you retire at 78, I think you meant 69.
All right.
Yeah.
If you retire at 67.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. Thank you. If you retire at 67, you get 11 years,
there you go.
potentially 12 years of your life to enjoy. That's grinding my gears because that's fucking ridiculous.
So what? By 78, you supposed to run out of your retirement money?
No,
you're
they're
supposed
saying
to
they're
die.
dying. You're supposed to. You won't even.
What happens
be
if you don't die?
Well, I guess you can enjoy
You
what
can
you
enjoy
get,
whatever you got
but
left, but like,
just think about
according
this.
to them, they're saying
You're working
most
for the
people live to the age of 70.
I don't even plan on trying to wait till 67 to retire.
I know.
Yeah,
I mean,
most
most
people
of
don't
us
ha- yeah, most
now
of us-
aren't.
Yeah.
But it's just the simple fact that they're putting these things in place. And then we got an 80-year-old president.
We have an 80-year-old
Somebody
president.
make it make sense. That means that this motherfucker could drop dead at any moment.
Motherfucker,
They waiting.
This is a country.
They gotta get his contingency plan.
This is a country run by old ass people
Facts.
that at the combined age of 2 to 3 centuries.
Yeah.
That shit is crazy. There needs to be a fucking law or whatever in the Constitution, whatever y'all want to call it.
Well, like
where-
age?
There needs to be an age cap on when you can run for presidency. No, there ain't no head. What are you talking about, bro?
Come on, bro.
We-
What are we doing right
What are
now?
we
They
doing?
already
You have
limit.
an
They
age-
already limit the fact that it has to first be a U.S. citizen.
Okay. You gotta be married.
What-
You have to be married.
Okay.
What else is it?
Trump found the first hooker he finna find to get that done.
Clearly, you don't have to really have a political background if we had this.
Yeah.
Man. So what? You just gotta be married. And
So now you telling me that their age limit has to be a certain time.
Absolutely. Because
You understand how long it takes somebody to actually get to the level of even getting considered. For
And do
being
you
president?
understand basically that basically the leader of the free world basically can qualify
Was a vice president and he was next
and
in
he's
line.
80 years
Bro,
old
that
and he's
man don't even know where he is,
He is half the time.
I understand what you're saying, but at this point there's nobody better to pick.
that's the problem.
They did the worst.
There is no
Okay,
problem.
hold
They
on.
did the worst
Wait,
with
wait,
Trump.
wait,
They did the worst with
We're
Trump.
not gonna do this
No.
whole political thing. I just want to say this: you're not right.
You're not either.
You're not right.
You're wrong.
Now,
Who
now
else
think
was in
about
line?
this. Think about this. There's always candidates that we would probably love, right? Are they gonna
No.
post them dudes out or women?
Of course not.
Absolutely.
They want somebody who's already been in the system.
Or they wanna
It's like an inside job. That's how it works.
This is what I'm saying.
So they picked the worst, and they
got it.
literally sat here and actually picked the vice
Get these
president.
old motherfuckers
Out of here.
So wait, how old was Kamala Harris?
She
Who cares? She's not doing shit either. Get her ass out too.
But I bet you,
She like
they're
50
gonna put
something.
her
She
up.
like a young 50
I bet you when Biden leaves, they're gonna put her up.
I could
It
see
depends
that.
on how
it
Biden
depends on
leaves.
how. Yeah, that's true.
That's all I'm gonna say.
I'm just saying
Isn't
they're
he
not gonna
planning
sit
on running
here.
again?
He just declared on Wednesday. I think.
Oh man, he's out of his.
Okay,
fucking
so
mind.
look, what's your age limit?
My age limit for presidency, I'm being generous. Like
'Cause
60.
Listen,
I'm just saying.
If the
what's the-
retirement age
I was about to say that. Yeah.
is 67, 67. You need to be out of the chair
If it was me-
by 67.
If it was me being in late 50s, you need to be out the chair. But realistically, 67.
Some people might still have their
Just,
fast.
just give
Yeah,
me, just give me the age range.
60,
I-
65 to 67. Yeah.
I say between 60 and 60.
If you're older than the retirement age, you
should not be in charge of the United States.
States.
Okay,
That's
I got
wild
it.
shit.
I got it.
Unless we was in another country where you've been there for
Now, I'm not-
years.
Now, personally, for me, I'm not saying they shouldn't be involved politically. They could be like advisors or something. You got somebody with,
But not
like
the
a-
president.
But not the president.
That's what it is.
I get it.
Like,
That's what it
But they have most
Is it-
advisors used to be vice presidents or presidents. in
that's
some
fine.
cases.
Shout out to them.
But don't like running the country.
I know, I get it. I'm just saying, it's like now you put an age limit on it. It's just
The
it's like,
same.
they're gonna
there
make it
needs to be
even
an
way
age limit
harder.
on driving,
But I'm
too.
There needs to be an age limit on driving.
no, I get it. I'm just saying, like it's really, really tough for certain people to.
It really isn't.
it-
It really isn't.
It would
there-
be. The only
it-
reason it would be is because those people don't want to give up that power.
That's what I was about to say. Because you have people that don't want to give up the power. You have people, like you just said.
Seniority.
Yeah, they grandfathered in.
They're
you know?
grandfathered
So
in.
They
Okay.
ain't gonna,
You know
they
what
gonna
I'm
be
saying?
like, wait,
Yeah.
you want me to leave my? I've been a judge for fucking
Look, the
45
whole
years. Like, you want me to get up now?
But not even just a judge. Most people have to go from mayor to governor to all this congressman and shit.
you would think so, but then there's Trump. He has no political background.
Trump has
at all.
money,
That's my point. So
more money
where-
than most of the
so-
people in
So
that.
where's
young
the so now
40-something
so hang
year
on
olds
hang
with
on
money.
I'm sorry. So then where's the line? Because we just...
There was no line.
No, that's what I'm saying. So we set these criteria up for presidency. Now this person comes in with no basically political background that became our president. Then we just had an election where there was an original winner, and then they implemented a system that hasn't been implemented that I ain't even never fucking heard of. And to be honest with you. And then next thing you know, Trump is your president for the past 4 years.
Yeah.
So it's like, where is the line? Because now it's like one of those things. The goal keeps getting pushed back.
Yeah, it's getting lazy.
You're right. It's like lazy. It's like it's blatant. Like it's one of these blatant, like, what's it called? Either nepotism or like whatever. It's bullshit.
Okay.
Yeah. It's bullshit.
It's
and
old school thinking. Basically.
Right. And another thing that grinds my gears. I got a two-parter. We keep it. I hate. We don't normally do political here.
Never.
But I personally do not like the fact that they use, and I'm gonna say my peoples, as in black people, as a crutch when it comes to voting. They only want us for numbers, and then they'll get like leaders and black leaders to encourage people. No, that's the thing. They want to encourage black people to vote more, and that's the only time that we're relevant because they want numbers.
Watch how they about to freak this shit. Alright. Joe Biden is not physically fit to do like stadiums. Like no one's gonna go to his rallies like that.
Yeah.
You know what he's gonna do? He's gonna pull up in the hood.
Yeah.
Hey y'all.
With his black wife.
Guess what I got for y'all?
Mixed kids.
This is what I got.
Yeah.
Hey, remember what I told y'all 4 years ago? I got more of that. You know, he's gonna do that. He's gonna do all the small little pep rally shits. He's not doing no big shit. Cause technically if Trump is free and he's really going against him, Trump who could technically pack out stadiums or arenas or whatever the fuck. Joe Biden, no one's gonna pull up for that man, bro. No one's pulling up for your old ass. Both of these old ass motherfuckers.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's gonna be interesting. But you're right. They gotta stop doing that because like
to be real with you, sorry to cut you off, we gotta stop doing that. Like when I say we, like I'm talking about
the difference is the thing is that we know our power when it comes to voting and shit, and we choose to not actually think for ourselves, and that's the problem. If we thought separately,
I don't remember when this man said, "If you don't vote for me, you're not black." That was an actual bar that he got.
Biden said.
Biden said.
You don't remember he was on Breakfast Club and he got that ball off?
Fan.
Bro, he got that ball off crazy.
And we let him.
He said, "If you don't vote for me, you're not black."
That's crazy.
Who is your white ass to tell me
who
I am?
Just because
me.
Just because you put your seed in something black.
What?
I'll just say this: if you're gonna, I'm not saying don't. Personally, I don't. I don't care if I'm 10 minutes on the cast. I don't vote. If I do, I vote.
Yeah, I don't vote either.
I vote independent.
Listen, if someone I like is on the ballot, I'm gonna vote for them.
And that's
they don't gotta be the top.
And that's what I'm saying. Sorry to cut you off, but that's exactly what I'm saying. Try to vote using your knowledge and not just red and blue. Like that's also another game, I guess. Liberal. I don't care if you see someone's policies, you research their independence. It doesn't have to always be like red versus blue. There are lines in between that. Like I just feel like that's what all people. He's a Democrat, so he automatically gets my vote. A lot of.
Okay, so I got one question. It don't have to be that long of an answer.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think we would have been better off with Hillary instead of Trump?
I can't answer that question. I don't think I want to answer that.
Just yes or no.
Okay.
That's a heavy
Here are some things that.
Just say yes or no. If you got something, just give me 3 points so we can move on. Cause I ain't say my gears yet.
I'm just gonna say no. I'm gonna leave it at that.
I'll also say no.
Okay.
He saved us some taxes.
Yes.
Okay.
Go ahead.
And Hillary is she
alpha blood.
She's
okay. I got you.
That's it.
Sketchy as shit.
That's all I got.
I got you.
Very sketchy.
So what's been grinding my gears is females making dumb choices for ain't shit niggas, basically.
Oh, okay.
Not personally.
Interesting.
Not a personal story for me. I just heard a story where a female chose to get into debt over a boyfriend that's not even like her husband or some shit.
Unfortunately, that's not uncommon.
And it's really stupid to me.
Mm.
So basically, it made me think of something where it's just like, I hope and pray that my daughter's never dumb enough to do that dumb shit, to go into debt or affect your credit. Don't ever let a man
over a man,
unless basically.
It's your husband.
Unless, like, I understand.
Also too, your husband cannot be shit, but you know that.
Cannot be shit.
Yeah, you can marry a husband that's not shit, or you can marry your wife that's not shit.
Yeah,
that's true.
But,
and for instance, couples always have their
certain things happen.
Somebody's better at something than the other. You know, this person might not.
But if it's just a boyfriend,
finances, so you wouldn't really want to be like, "Hey, honey, here is my life savings." You know what I'm saying? Like, nah. So yeah.
But for my segment of this, I'm gonna just segue into this. Basically, I'm gonna say my point about it. What's your deal breaker when it comes to marriage?
What you mean?
Like,
so my deal breaker based on that story is I will never let my wife sit here and kill our savings completely, fuck up my money to a point where she's doing it on purpose for something that's not necessity.
Okay.
And if you sit here and tell me all our life savings is gone after all, I'm leaving.
Didn't we have this story? Yeah, I remember this story.
I don't know if we did.
Week. Nah, we didn't do it. But I'm saying last week, all right, there was a homie in Cali, and he went and withdrew all the life savings and was driving on the highway and just letting that shit out, talking about money and everything. In a Ferrari, a Jaguar.
I remember the story.
All that craziness.
Money ain't a thing.
Niggas is over here taking the money, and then he goes home.
Yeah, but like, aside from like
no life savings, like nigga.
Like, you wouldn't marry somebody with financial illiteracy.
No. If I feel like at the end of the day, if I married a person, it's not because of their financial smarts.
No,
I mean that does.
I'm just saying
that plays a big picture.
Yes, it does. You have to be smart enough to know like how to manage your money, how to build it.
Especially if you do the joint account thing.
Yeah. So my deal breaker, as far as aside from like cheating and whatever type shit, if you come to me and basically fuck up my credit, my savings, and everything to a point where I have to live back at my parents' house or some shit like that,
and that's it.
It's a wrap.
Yeah, I can understand that.
And then I'm suing your ass for my money.
You probably
to get your bread back.
To get my bread back.
Well,
so
it's
if y'all had a deal breaker for marriage, aside from the usual shit, it got to be something very specific.
I'm trying to think.
What would it be?
I'm not gonna lie, financial literacy does kind of take me out of it because you gotta be. I'm not saying you need to be no fucking like money genius, like a mathematician, but you gotta have some common sense when it comes to money.
Yeah.
Like, I'm trying to think of an example. Like, I was my boy over here. He's a perfect example. He's a bougie person, but he's also really responsible.
Right.
You bougie?
Yeah. He likes nice shit. And here's the thing. I like nice shit.
I'm not buying. All right.
Okay.
I want you to keep explaining. I don't do like Gucci and all that.
I
figure shit. But I like nice looking things.
Right.
Okay. Yeah.
And he's not gonna put himself in like me. He's not gonna put himself in debt
because
to get himself the nice thing.
Yeah, me too.
If he knows he has it and he wants it,
yeah, I get shit.
That's completely fine. But if you're just like someone that just buying shit for the sake of buying shit, and that's the thing in this life, there's always gonna be some new shit.
Yeah.
So we're always gonna be spending money, and if you can't understand that, and we're married and we got a joint account, that is kind of grounds for. I gotta kind of agree with you. But if I have to not take your answer because I don't know.
Nah, if that's your answer, that's your answer.
Shit, I might have to agree too because off the strength that I seen a video the other day with what's his name, NLE Chopper or
NLE Chopper,
whatever. Yeah. And he was saying, and this, mind you, this is a child or
somewhat.
A young adult,
sure,
right? This man said, yo, he had $600 in his account. He really wanted some Balenciagas, and he knew he was only gonna have $100 left. And his dumb ass went and got the Balenciagas. Now, how did he survive with $100? I don't know how long he had to survive with the $100. I don't know. But to have a partner making those crucial decisions,
not a problem.
And we have to eat. We got bills. We got all types of car insurance, whatever.
Yeah.
Nah, that's crazy. I can't.
In the story, she has a kid. That's not his.
Nah, I can't live like that, bro.
Sheesh.
That's too much.
Well,
that's too much.
That'll definitely end a marriage, by the way.
Wait, time out. She has a kid that's not his?
Not his.
This is
Does he know that?
Who are we talking about? NLE Chop?
No. He's talking about the.
Oh, the story.
Shit story. Talking about.
She has a kid that's not his. So she's a single mother.
They both live with their parents.
Jesus Christ.
And they both live with their parents. And they have made certain decisions that put her in debt.
Well,
and it didn't make sense.
I will say this. In that situation, I guess it's okay, just because they're with their parents still. I mean, once you step out of your parents' crib, you're officially an adult. When you live on your own, whether you're paying mortgage, rent, fucking whatever bills, in your own housing situation, you are an adult. I don't care if you're 16. I don't care if you're fucking 45. You're an adult. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Not saying you're not an adult, because there's a lot of adults that had to make business decisions and say, I have to go back and live with my parents to save bread so I could really do what I need to do for the future. So I get that too. But once you make that decision, you can't be doing no dumb shit, bro. Like, when you out here in the world, you can't do shit like that. That's not realistic.
Yeah.
I have a question for y'all too, going on the cusp of marriage. Because I ain't gonna lie, this is kind of like a kind of deep insecure feeling.
Okay.
Finding out a child is not yours.
In the marriage.
I've seen so many of those judges videos on TikTok.
Yeah, I've seen them too. Even I think that shit, but
I'm leaving.
Is that a deal breaker?
How long are you there though?
You are the marriage. Okay, the child.
You can't put a time on it.
The child.
No. I'm just saying.
Well,
like how long?
The thing,
I wouldn't put a time on it.
No. That's the thing, though. Let's say as an example, because let's just say for the sake of this, between the marriage and the time the child is born, he's now like 8.
Gotta go.
And you just found out that your child is not yours. He's 8 years old.
Gotta go.
Yeah.
You staying in that marriage, or you
we gotta do a lot of.
That's hard, man. That's heavy.
A lot of.
That's heavy. Maybe that's that Scorpio thing. But like, my blood would be boiling.
I'd
be like, yo,
whoa, hold up. I never said I would be okay with it.
No, I didn't.
But you said you gonna work through it.
I didn't say that either. I said,
then what you said?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I'm
trying to figure it out myself. I'm trying because I don't.
I'm grilling them.
So why you think? Can I speak my piece?
Go ahead.
I'm out.
We heard you.
Over it. I'm sorry. 8 years?
Yeah, 18 years. Now,
18 years.
8 years. The thing is about that situation, I'll probably still be there for the kid.
Respect. I'll do the same.
But
that's what I think I was trying to get at.
Oh yeah,
I was trying to lead because it's an 8-year relationship.
I was trying to lead down to like, I still care for the kid.
Yeah, but that relationship is done.
I can't.
But as far as that, that relationship is done.
Like, trusting all that shit out the window.
Because it's like you just basically didn't even think to question. And then it's like there's a lot of niggas out here that probably go through oblivious, sit here and like, nah, she never did that shit. And then she probably did. And then it's just like, you a fool at the end of it.
This kind of leads into something else that I don't want to get into because that's a whole another topic of conversation.
But I'm sorry, what would you do though? Would you stay?
Would you stay in the marriage?
I would try to help out with the kid as much as possible, which means
even though you're not obligated to.
I'm not.
No, he's not.
But I'm making that business decision, I guess, if you want to say. If I've been here for this long, motherfucker knows me.
You invested enough and stuff like that. Like, he looks up to you, so it's like,
yeah, might as well.
That's hard.
It's not just money; it's just
right.
That's hard. For me,
like I said, the relationship with me and her, that's like done. Null and void. Like, if I want to drop off shit here and there, then
if I want to hang out with him, I have every right to.
Exactly. You owe me that. At least. You know what I'm saying? But like,
as far as what me and you got,
we ain't doing all of that.
Cut the cord.
Yeah, nah.
I agree too.
No ice cream.
It's quiet. I agree too. I couldn't. I'd still be there for the kid, but it'll be really hard for me to continue that relationship because I know I wouldn't be the same. I want to touch her the same. I want to look at her the same. I want to fuck her the same.
The worst part is your mentality of looking at that kid every time you still continue that bond. So it might take some time. I might.
You know what?
I might need like a year.
You know what? Personally, I feel like I'd get over that quicker than I get over what she did. Only because
I can understand.
Only because that. You love that kid.
Yeah.
It don't fucking matter.
Like, the kid is innocent.
He's innocent.
Yeah.
He ain't asked to be here.
But you also got to worry about yourself in order to prepare yourself to actually even.
The only thing I would have to be prepared, and well, you're right, and also eventually telling him the truth. dad.
Yeah.
I am not your biological. Well, maybe not at 8.
He wouldn't know the difference. Well,
maybe not at
8 o'clock.
I probably wait till he's a little older.
I don't know what 8-year-olds are like these days.
To understand biological and not biological.
Bro, come on, son. Yeah. They playing with iPads.
I feel like that traumatized
iPads at like 2
That's
years
what I said.
old.
I'll wait till he's older enough to understand.
I wouldn't either.
Yeah,
I wouldn't do that.
You wouldn't do that?
I don't know. These little kids.
I feel like at 8, most kids nowadays are very smart. So I feel like at the end of the day, he's going to wonder exactly why mommy and daddy are not together anymore.
Yeah, that's true.
And then you're going to tell him.
And then I'm going to tell him. At 8 years old, yes, I'm going to tell him. Because if you tell him later, he's going to be sitting here with the belief that...
I just don't want him to have the stigma.
I don't want to
He might blame himself for why we're not together anymore. And then in some cases, like, hey, it's not your fault that your mother chose to lie to me about this. But I'm still here for you.
True.
You could put the safety net after the fact.
You know what? I agree with him. I feel like kids these days, they are advanced enough where they
don't want to be treated stupid. And if they do get treated stupid, they're going to believe it's their fault. They're going to sit here and go to school and start acting out. And then be like, why mommy and daddy not together anymore? What did I do? I could have cleaned my room better. It could be a million things in their head that we don't know about. That they won't even understand until you make them understand and say, hey.
That's a good point, but here's the counterpoint. So how do you feel like he's going to feel when he finds out that you're not having a
whatever he feels is however he feels.
Yeah, he's gonna feel what he feels, bro.
But that's what I'm saying. So you're okay with him lashing out because his parents are separated. But if you tell him why, that's
better now than later.
But now he has the stigma like this guy I've been calling dad is not even my real dad.
Okay.
You think that's good for him?
There's a lot of people who don't even know who their fucking dad is.
Yeah, that's true too.
The fact that they even have a father figure in their life. You're saying you're not understanding. That's for people whose father was never in their lives. We're talking about a man who was there the whole time. Since you however they react to it is the right way to react to it.
I'm not saying it's the wrong way to react to it, but I'm saying what if the right way the way they're reacting to it is like violent or whatever.
Better now than later on.
I don't agree with that at all. But okay.
I feel like
I'll take your point.
That's the price you gotta pay.
Well, that's how he feels.
And that's also the price that the mother gotta pay.
No, I don't agree with that. Go ahead.
The mother doesn't have to pay that price.
I'm not saying no.
At what? There's no good age to tell somebody that type of information.
You're right.
Like the older this child gets, the worse this information is gonna.
You got to think about this. Like you said, there's a lot of people who don't know who their father is.
Yeah, but
the factor is this 8-year-old kid has an image of what a father looks like.
True.
Regardless if it's blood or not, you know what a dad is supposed to do. You know how a dad loves you. You know somebody, father figure, male wise, loves you and is gonna teach you certain shit. That's true. So it's not like
you don't know that at 8. You don't know all that at 8.
But at the end of the day, that's developing. Right. That's developing.
Where will you know it at 12?
You just know this man as dad or daddy, whatever you call it.
Will you know it at 12?
Huh?
Will you know it as a preteen? Will you know it at 12?
At some point, you're going to develop something. You're just not going to know.
All I know is this.
Will you have the fucking mental fortitude to understand that shit at 16? When you're going through puberty and having all these emotions and all these things. Can you understand this shit at 18?
Let me just explain something to you.
Wait, one more thing. My bad.
Go ahead.
At 21, you're fresh out of college, trying to figure out life. Will you understand it then?
I'm not trying to wait till 21.
Okay, but
I'm
listen,
just saying,
let me just explain
at no point it's gonna be okay. You just gotta kind of just say it and just see what happens.
Yeah. But let me explain something to you. I knew I had a shitty dad at 5 years old.
That was you though. Not a lot of kids was like
that. But at the end of the day, I know someone who I call dad.
I didn't know. I'm not trying to talk bad about my dad, but look.
I'm just saying, in some cases, they could have been a different way that if my father was a shitty dad, I could have lashed out on it and stuff like that. But I didn't.
Right.
There's certain ways, probably, if they would have sat here and came to me at 5 or 8 years old and say, hey, the person who's been a shitty dad to you is really not your father.
So let me ask you another question. Will you explain why you're not their dad? Like, were you talking to your mother?
No.
Okay.
That I would.
I was about to say. I would have got on you.
I feel like that's a deeper.
Yeah, all right, thank you.
That's some deeper shit.
Thank you for.
But that's the point of me waiting, taking my time to give space.
Okay. I'm like, don't tell him that.
Wait a minute. Now, I could be petty and say, ask your mother.
You could do that.
But at the end of the day, he's going to ask the mother regardless.
I will also say this. I'm not responsible to tell you that information.
That's your mother's job.
So whenever he feels comfortable, old enough, whatever, to go ask, that's on him. I did my part. I did more than my part.
I got an added question to that.
For a long time.
Would you be there when she explains this?
No. I'm not there for that.
Absolutely
I'm not there for that. No. I'm out. I'm outside.
No, not at all.
I'm 50-50.
You want to be there for that conversation?
I'm 50-50.
Okay, Funk Master Flex.
No,
keep dropping bombs.
I'm just saying. I'm 50. I'm 50-50.
Word,
if I don't think personally, I might not mentally be ready to be there to hear that conversation. But at the end of the day,
but I feel like you'll have that conversation with her. I don't need to know.
You would have already.
You would already had that conversation because I definitely want to know why have you been lying to me for 8 years and who's the nigga you slept with?
Right.
Like,
yeah.
And there's no amount of no ones or no. The result is wrong.
Right. Yeah.
And I know I'm gonna go off with the immediate deflection part. We're just like, why would you even take a test in the first place, bitch? Because obviously I thought.
That's true.
I'm listening to you.
That's true. But I'm just. It's very possible, you know. And unfortunately, a lot of people are not honest with themselves or their significant others. Like, I know somebody who went through that, like personally. Mm-hmm. And he's better now, but my man was on he's on the I want to say his name, all cool with, but he was on that type of vibe. Like he was on some suicide vibe, and I was like, bro, I'm here for you. You know, you don't have to.
But like, I don't know, bro. It's like I'm not there for her.
Why would you want to sit there for
I'm not there for her. I'm there for him because you don't know.
You could be there for him literally after the conversation.
Be there for him after. Like I don't.
You want to sit there and see this man?
Bro, he's
gonna do that with me regardless.
Okay, it's a different expression with you though.
Yeah, but the simple fact is,
you gotta think what you're getting is like emotions of like I really appreciate you for sticking with me through all of this shit.
Yes, but think of the bigger picture is that at the end of the day, I still have to have contact with this woman if I still want to be in this child's life.
Well, yeah, that's true.
So, if we're supposed to at some point get to a level where, hey, I want to pick him up today or something like that. Even aside from the fact that maybe the actual father comes into his life or something. Hey, I want to see this kid or such and such.
I don't care if the actual fathers come at the end.
I don't, but I'm just saying.
That's still my child.
I'm just saying at the end of the day, the level of certain type of communication you have to have with this person, you should at least be there to show some united front to say, hey, I'm not your father. This is your mother. She still loves you. She made a mistake. Whatever is going on between us has nothing to do with you, but I'm still here for you.
I agree with that.
It's just a message. It's united front.
I would just word it a bit differently because maybe you were not biologically his father, but you're still his father.
Yeah.
You know,
the words don't make a difference. It's the fact that he still sees in some cases you like can still be in the same room.
Yeah. I got you.
But that's all I really have for today, to be honest. I'm good. Other than that, we got some deep shit.
You had anything?
You had a couple icebreakers you wanted to.
Yeah, you did say you had.
I did.
Rather this or that. Nigga, lighten it up.
Damn.
Yeah, lighten up, bro. We went some dark shit just now. So just facts. We'll give you a yes or no to it for whatever.
All right, would y'all? Damn, this is kind of a weird transition.
Hey man.
All right, before I get into that,
oh man,
y'all heard about designer?
Yo, bro,
jerking off in the airplane.
Bro. Yo.
Well, okay, let's preface this by saying if it is his, he's claiming his mental health.
Nah, bro.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Nah,
that's
bro.
what I was about to say, bro.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
I think my man took ecstasy. He was feeling.
They said he was in Japan, supposedly.
Wow.
He took some.
I'm like, you was in Japan, you couldn't get over.
He took some opium, man.
He took something.
He took something.
He was in. From the story I heard, he was in first class.
How's he making his money right now?
I mean, he's still.
I'm pretty sure he's still getting revenue from.
I would hope that he still has rights to that song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he probably
got mastered for that song.
I hope that,
and
I hope he's still.
And Kanye probably still paying him for it.
And maybe he's smart enough to be like one of these new age artists that says, "Hey, I have one popular song,
right?
And let me flip this into fucking businesses or something." You said points?
No.
There is such thing as points.
You mean to get in first class?
No, points as in.
I'm like, wait.
Remember the video where 50 Cent said something about somebody wanted a certain amount of money for a song, and he said, "I'm gonna give you less money, but I'm gonna give you points." And the points meant way more when the song blew up.
Got it.
So it was like a music industry thing. I'll send it to y'all one day and stuff like that. But it's like credit, but the credit it continues. It gets bigger and bigger basically.
I just hope that he's. Yo, I'm tired of people like killing people. Oh, my mental health was. Nigga, you wanted to kill somebody. I'll bust out my dick on a plane and I'm beating my shit off.
People are using mental health for a little bit.
I was
like
horny.
Just
say you was horny, bro. It will be weird.
But here's the time.
It's weird.
I'd rather he says he was horny and
why don't you just say jerk off in the back?
Because we've
right.
And you know,
wait till the plane takes off.
Japan isn't the plane got beds and shit?
I said I think it was Japan. I could be completely wrong. Don't quote me on that.
Oh, I'm about to say it's a long ass flight from Japan back to Brooklyn. I'm just saying, you gotta have a bed.
No. It was a Delta flight.
But
Delta.
it could have been.
Those long flights have to have beds on them, bro. They can't let you sit there for 19 hours.
It don't matter where the man was going. You can't be bricked out on a fucking airplane talking
rock
about
rock
hard, spread eagle
on your Ric Flair talking about and they said, yo, so I don't know if this is factual, but it was funny as shit. They said, the little Vaseline shit. They said,
that shit. I was just about to say, how the fuck did you get that shit on?
They said that's
bro, I can't even get a tub of toothpaste on my shit. They got Vaseline.
I don't know.
I got shea butter on the plane.
How?
I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
I put it on my suitcase.
You checked. Okay.
But what's your icebreaker?
My icebreaker, right? I should have asked this shit earlier. Would y'all rather, right? Mm-hmm. Have amazing sex with a girl, but she smells, or have average sex with a girl, but she's clean, like she's
average.
You rather have average sex with a girl that's clean?
I know the smell test, bro. No. I'm cool.
Yeah, bro.
Average.
Yeah. Like how long you?
Even so.
There's so many things to think about. Like,
even so.
Am I going to?
Why you smell?
Here we go again. Am I going to get bricked up? Probably not, because
I might not get hard even if it's.
I'm be like, damn, she's bad, and then
you might get hard if it.
I might not.
Yeah.
If I smell
that's a possibility because it's like,
no.
Whoa, what is? Did you
that?
just leave the fish market?
The fish market.
The fuck happened here? You know what I'm saying?
I haven't done the smell test in a while, bro. But
you baking something? What the fuck is
like,
once in a while, you might be like, oh.
I'm not living like that.
Hey, we could be friends.
Did you burn soap? What the fuck is this shit?
But technically, a female always takes a shower before sex, so it's like
that don't mean that she doesn't have an odor.
B.O.
An odor.
How do you tell a female you about to?
I don't even know how to tell you niggas that you got B.O.
Oh, I just tell him, bro. You stink.
Got a little funk.
Yo.
I had a friend like that. I never told him.
Oh, you a bad friend, bro.
Yeah,
no, I'm sorry. There was no.
Hold on, wait. It gets better. You went out in public with this man to places?
College.
Oh no,
that's not what I asked you. Did you go out in?
No, college.
Ty, did y'all go to parties together?
On campus, yeah.
No, did you go out like?
No. He answered the question correctly.
On campus.
Stop it.
That means
stop.
Get some help. No, go ahead.
You went to parties with the funky man.
I didn't realize he was funky until afterwards.
So when you did realize,
I got one more.
Go ahead.
It wasn't
telling me you only went to one party with him.
No, I didn't realize the smell until like.
So wait, what were you just about to say? It wasn't just you?
It wasn't just
me.
So
it was you and your nigga, group of y'all.
Niggas.
And y'all that... Do I smell, nigga? You gonna tell me?
And then let me guess what y'all did. When he wasn't around, he's like, yo, homie got a little whiff to him, right?
No.
You know what we call that?
I don't want to keep going. This is going to take longer.
You know what we call that,
the simple fact was that, yes, I realized it. I wasn't never going to say shit about it until my friend said, yo, y'all realize? Like,
I'm gonna take
I was like, yo, I wasn't going to say anything. But yeah. And then it was like one of those unmentionables that you.
So when y'all had this revelation, right?
Any of
y'all said anything?
It got bad to a point where the man plastic chair he sat on left the stench was still there, bro. We had to wash the shit, bro.
And none of y'all
said anything.
No.
I'm gonna take a page from your book.
Never.
That's some female shit.
Yeah.
That is some female.
That's
shit.
How am I supposed to tell this man?
Hey yo,
it's not like this man. Look. It's not like this man doesn't
Travis,
shower.
my boy,
I smell.
but something.
But what if it's something he can't control? What if he does shower and shit like that?
Then talk to him like, yo, bro.
And then what?
If this is your man, if it's something he can't control, find out what's
present that
right.
shit. Hey, bro, we going outside and you smell funky.
I'm sorry.
Yo, we about to
go
meet
around,
some. We about to
get
meet some
bitches
females.
because you smell funky.
But we ain't about to get these females.
I can't eat my food around because guess what?
Those
I
was
keep
never the
smelling
situation.
you.
Listen, man.
There were certain places we went with the men, but as far as everywhere else, no.
That's fucked up.
And then he left. And then at some point, he did leave school, so he wasn't there for all 4 years. So
maybe my man didn't have like a shower.
Yeah,
because he
had
thought
the
he had
same
some
showers in college.
And have you ever seen him in those showers? No homo.
Showering?
I know he was showering. No homo. But
did you know?
Okay,
or there was the water like what?
I didn't personally be in this man's room. He go shower.
I know.
He came back with a towel.
I know.
I don't know any of these.
But when you went behind, no, we gotta pause a lot of these moments. But when you went after him, was there like
I never went after him.
Okay.
I never was in that.
Never in the years of college.
He wasn't on my.
Do you know
he wasn't on my
floor?
floor.
Because that could also.
I don't know.
All right. Hey. Underrated fact. This goes for niggas. For whatever reason, men. Okay, this goes for men.
Ass.
No,
yeah, men.
Boys,
wash your fucking ass.
Men, we don't
shower twice.
No, we don't learn how to wash clothes.
We said fuck.
Who?
I don't think boys, men, whatever, learn until a certain age how to wash clothes, bro.
I learned when I was young, man.
What's young?
Elementary.
What about you?
I learned when I was 16 how to wash clothes.
Damn.
Okay. I didn't perfect it maybe until
this is an example of what I'm talking about. I'm not
it.
using you as an example.
Go ahead,
I'm just saying
go ahead and
is
use me as an example. You're allowed. You're allowed.
I'm just saying. Okay, now think about it,
bro.
You're
my
16.
mom was washing my clothes. I didn't have
Mine
anything.
was too, but she made sure to drag my ass there.
Well, they waited.
Put some quarters in this shit, man. Let's go.
Listen, I used to be.
You have quarters. I have a home laundry machine now.
Even so,
I used to be sorting fucking whites and fucking colors.
All right, let's wrap this up.
All right, I got you, brother. But either way, y'all young motherfuckers learn how to wash clothes correctly.
Learn how to wash your ass correctly.
Yeah.
Too.
Like, don't be letting mommy just wash your clothes all the time. Wash your clothes.
Body wash.
Moisturize. Like, this shit is crazy. Man. I know you laughing, but this is a real thing.
Yo, women don't like.
I'm just still surprised man said 16
like
to me, bro.
Stink niggas.
Even it'd be way easier for you to learn how to do it if you have a washer dryer in your crib, bro.
What about? Are you still on this? This is a big deal to you, huh?
This is like Don Cheadle being however old he was with Kevin Hart, bro. I'm really surprised.
Nah, I'm done.
Yeah, I'm done.
Nigga said, for real?
Like, damn.
Yo, what's the big deal?
I mean,
listen,
teachers on. I wish I was like you. I wish I didn't learn till I was 16.
I didn't need to wash clothes. I'm washing my clothes. Yeah, I'm getting my clothes washed, and now I'm able to wash my own clothes.
That's all that matters.
Right.
But all I'm saying is, there's a lot of teenagers, middle teen, whatever the fuck,
20-somethings
that don't have to wash their clothes.
That don't know how to wash their clothes, and they go to college. And niggas don't know what to do.
That's the thing.
Some people got money where they could just keep buying new clothes, but nigga, you still got dirty clothes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, learn to wash your clothes.
Facts.
That's it.
All right. So,
we went around the world with this one.
We really did, but
we gave y'all the political.
Hope y'all enjoyed it.
Y'all got political. Y'all got fucking
home
family,
etiquette, family,
some deep
Planned
trauma,
Parenthood, some deep trauma.
Deep trauma, yeah, for sure.
Fuckery. We're not telling your friends about them saying the stench.
Yeah.
Just Jesus Christ, man.
I don't know how you was eating this shit. Like, this nigga had a funk.
Like, bro, you ain't like mentioned to. Hey, yo, you shot.
Nigga said he waited until they left the school.
That's crazy.
No, we didn't wait till he left the school. I'm just saying.
Yo, hang on. What you be telling this man when I'm not around?
What you mean?
What you be saying? Because you obviously you tell niggas that you talk about motherfuckers when they stink. You don't tell people they stink when they're there. You talk about when they leave.
Hold on.
So what does he say to you when I'm not around?
First off, I'm gonna shoot anything I tell him, I already tell you.
Okay, I'm just
in the same way.
Vice versa, yeah.
Okay,
I'll make sure. I can attest to that.
I just make sure.
What the hell are y'all saying about it?
I'm just making sure.
I was gonna shoot him some bail because I'll say this was a younger Ty.
For real.
Also,
who didn't know how to approach that situation.
Okay. I still would have.
I wouldn't even know how I'm supposed to approach that situation if somebody really came to me and said, "Yo, bro, you stink."
If somebody just tell you that, it's like, okay.
I would really need to figure it out, especially
bro,
if I wash my hands.
If I came to you, like if we was at an event and I go on,
Yo,
like
bro,
I
pull
take
you
yo,
to the
bro,
side, yo,
pull
bro,
you to the side.
little-
Yo, my man, you stink. Come on.
Maybe not you stink. You stink is a little harsh.
It's a little harsh.
Bro,
You got B.O.
Bro, you got a little
body.
older. You got a little older to you right now. You know what I'm saying?
As older me, I probably would try to check it out. Because then it would make me question every other thing about like why certain females
Nigga, I
don't fuck
would be
with
on
me.
everything. I'd be like,
Yeah, I'll be checking everything. Be like, yo, do I smell good? Like, yo,
I took my pants off.
like I make sure whoever I go with, like,
what is
yo, how I
going
smell?
on?
Like,
Yeah,
just
like,
let me know. Like,
y'all smell
before I leave the
boxes.
house, real quick.
Everything,
I can't
bro.
smell. That's the problem with BO. You can't smell your own BO.
I feel like you can though if you're self-aware.
I don't know how I
I know when I stink.
It depends.
Somebody recently told me I don't have a scent at all.
That's crazy.
I've heard different types.
It sounds good. It sounds better than you stink.
Yeah,
Sounds way better.
that's true.
But I didn't know this.
But you see that? Here's how you know also too with certain colognes, because you like. We could all have one cologne here, right? We all spray it, but it all smells completely different.
Different, yeah.
Because it goes into your pores.
Aura and all that
does
extra shit.
You have
Yeah.
different body. Okay.
You know, there's different shit going on. You know, like
But off on
wash your ass.
topic and shit.
Wash your ass, man.
Hope everybody make sure y'all check out March Madness round 1, 2, and 3.
Yes.
Please.
Make sure to check out the reels, which I will be breaking down and sending more out.
Please.
Hopefully more with current topics and shit, because that's what it seems like you guys really go for.
Please.
Make sure to hit this man up for some training sessions.
That's right.
We do it every Wednesday, gauntlet style, real hardcore shit. Pause on that. if y'all,
Lord.
You can hit me up on BurningVigerFit at Gmail or find me on Instagram at Southside Gentleman. Let's get this summer body. Let's get fit and let's do it.
yeah, clearly you seeing
Subscribe,
work.
follow,
seeing the work out here. And shit.
do all that. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, y'all
like
have a
that.
good night.
Good night.
Subscribe, follow.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
like, comment,
Hello,
subscribe,
hello,
follow,
hello.
Hit
share,
Smash that like button.
all that
That's
shit.
a like button.
Y'all have a good night.
Oh man. Smash that like
I never
button.
thought I'd be saying this shit.
Yo,